here with you. I want to get your thoughts on the State of the Union, too, in a few minutes. Let me just finish my rant here. Number one, President Obama. Well, first of all, how the middle class works. Here's clip number one, middle class economics.
Middle class economics works. Expanding opportunity works. And these policies will continue to work as long as politics don't get in the way.
In other words, Republicans.
We can't slow down businesses or put our economy at risk with government shutdowns or fiscal showdowns. We can't put the security of families at risk by taking away their health insurance or unraveling the new rules on Wall Street.
Republicans doing.
Or refighting past battles on immigration when we've got to fix a broken system.
Republicans doing.
And if a bill comes to my desk that tries to do any of these things,
from Republicans,
veto it. It will have earned my veto.
There you go. Middle class economics works. The thing that I wish I'd heard, I wish he had been more partisan, but that's just me. I realize that this is a man who I think was speaking with absolute sincerity when he said, "I see one America," and he wants to reach across the aisle. I just think he doesn't realize the level of sociopathy that he's dealing with on the other side. So, and that said, again, here is another opportunity to have said, Democrats brought us Social Security, Republicans fought it. Democrats brought us Medicare, Republicans fought it and are still fighting it. Democrats brought us, go through the list, the minimum wage, workplace protections, unionization, on and on and on. But instead, he said, we did. And, which was great. I mean, I get it. This is the healing president. Clip number 2 here.
And in fact, at every moment of economic change throughout our history, this country has taken bold action to adapt to new circumstances.
No, progressives have.
And to make sure everyone gets a fair shot. We set up worker protections,
Social
Security, Medicare, Medicaid, to protect ourselves from the harshest adversity.
Democrats did all those things.
We gave our citizens schools and colleges.
Democrats did
infrastructure and the internet.
Lincoln was a Republican.
Tools they needed to go as far as their efforts and their dreams will take them.
Yeah. Lincoln actually set up 55 or 56 land-grant colleges across the country, all free colleges, and he was a Republican. But back then, the Republicans were the liberals, right? They were the progressives. They fought slavery and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, those are some of the things that I liked about this thing. The headlines, the commentators, the bloviators. I was channel surfing this morning and, of course, afterwards last night. And several times I heard commentators go, "Oh, Obama's moving to the left. His last 2 years, he's not up for re-election. He can now safely become the communist that he always was." And I'm like, left? The vast majority. He's taking positions that Eisenhower in 1956 ran for president on. Eisenhower was a Republican. The 1956 Republican Party platform bragged about the fact that in the previous 4 years, the first 4 years of the Republican Eisenhower administration, Dwight Eisenhower had overseen more than 1 million people being added to the rolls of unions, more than 1 million people being added to Social Security being expanded with Social Security, disability, and other programs. It just went on and on through all these progressive things. What President Obama was laying out last night was not some leftist vision. I mean, you want a leftist vision? Go talk to the Castro brothers in Cuba. You nationalize all industry. You have the government run everything. Right? That's leftist. Obama is going to traditional, middle-of-the-road American values that are held by both Republicans and Democrats all across this country, just not held by Republicans in Congress, because the Republicans in Congress are the wholly owned subsidiary of the roughly 200 people who contributed about 40% of the billions of dollars that were spent in the last election, and the roughly 1,000 corporations that are highly politically active in the United States to the extent that they're funding in a major way, funding Republicans for Congress. Incredible. This, clip number 7, I thought